Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Football Manager. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I guess getting my country to the World Cup has something to do with it. But yeah, it's been fantastic to play lately, and I've been doing it a lot. This episode is just going to be based around the friendly game that we have against Chad, in Chad, the country. I see Rigobert Song is their manager. He is he's Cameroon, and he is actually quite a famous player. I'm pretty sure he was one of Cameroon's best players at one time, or like one of the most iconic, or whatever. But anyway, he's a name that's well known in world football. I've got a feeling maybe he got like the fastest sending off or something in World Cup history, something like that. But either way, he's well known. So yeah, we're going to be coming up against him. So let's just get straight into the news. No, let's get straight into the game. Where are we? There we are. So yeah, we're away from home. Temperature likely to be 33 degrees Celsius, which is very hot for March. In Britain, that is. But obviously it's probably just normal for Central Africa. 38 degrees Celsius high. Lows of 29 Celsius, so even the lows are pretty warm. I assume this is the capital city here, N'Djamena. I probably just butchered that, I apologise. And yeah, should be pretty cool. So they're ranked 152nd in the world. Looks like they had their top ranking around that time there, 103rd, and then they dropped down a bit. Top players is this guy, who, as you can see, is not the best. Then we've got this guy here, who also is, so the players are not too great. That's kind of why we're playing them. But as I said, they've got a pretty decent manager. These are some of the top teams. They're closer to the Sahara Desert, aren't they? I'm pretty sure, like northern Central Africa. Rival nations, Niger. Yeah, so they're probably right next to Niger, Libya. Libya is in North Africa, Sudan, Central Africa. Yeah, okay, so they're north central, probably in the Sahel between the plains of Central Africa and the desert in the north. It's just my guess. Don't profess to be an expert in African geography, but there you go. Right, so who's going to start the game for us? As you can see, there's a bunch of players that all have a 45-minute number next to their name, which means we can only play them for 45 minutes. Believe it or not, 2 players were actually withdrawn from our squad. See here. Let's see. Andrew Robertson was withdrawn by Watford, and Jordan Rhodes was withdrawn by Middlesbrough, because obviously it's a friendly, so clubs can do that if they want, which I was quite miffed about, but whatever. Alright, here we go. So it's not the greatest lineup ever, and for some reason Liam Cooper has a bad morale, so it could be a real life issue that is troubling him. But yeah, we've got to remember to sub off Matt Phillips and Graham Shinnie at half time, and everyone else who's on 45 on the bench probably won't be subbed on until half time, so it'll be alright. Anyway, let's get on with the game, shall we? It looks like they've gone for a very deep 4-4-2. They're playing a 4-4-2 as well, which is interesting. So are we. Wonder how that will work out. Again, I think most of their players are way below par, so shouldn't be any problems with winning here. Alright, let's get on with the game, shall we? I've just realised both my centre backs are in bad condition. Probably should have checked that before we'd put them in the starting lineup. Look, he's below 80%, Murray Wallace, and that's only like a quarter of the game gone, which is kind of bad. He will most likely get hooked at half time. That was Oliver Burke there with a shot. Not too bad. And we got our first goal, but it was offside. So, rip and ravioli. Friendlies are cool because you just get to relax and not worry about the score. Oliver Burke here's downfield, and Jason Cummings gets his 4th goal for Scotland. Good on him. Gold, and Chris Martin has also got a goal for Scotland. I'll be honest, I kind of regret picking Chad to have a friendly game against. Yeah, two players are looking complacent. He's only had to run 2k. I mean, to be fair, he's only a keeper, but still. Right, here we are. So halftime talk's been given. Let's go to the tactics. Now we need to take off Shinny, and we'll put on Joe Bryan. We need to take off Phillips, and we'll put on Richie, like so. So we only get 6 subs. I'm going to save Wallace, and we're going to put on Christoph Baer, I reckon, and Cooper also has to come off, and we'll put on Jack Grimmer. I think that's how you pronounce that name. 4 subs have been made. No one's playing badly. I mean, how can you play badly? JK. Yeah, he's not much of a centre back, is he? He's more of a right back. Russell Martin, maybe? Yeah, neither of them, Russell Martin or Grimmer, are centre backs. Anyway, I think that'll be that. We don't really need to take anyone else off. Let's start the second half. Not much has happened in the second half. We just scored a free kick. I wasn't actually looking. I think we're going to make a few more substitutions. Who's struggling? Ryan Gould's struggling. So we'll axe him and bring on James Morrison. And John McKinn's looking bored. So Ian Mackay's looking bored. I don't blame him. If you're a keeper, you got nothing to do. We'll bring on Fletcher. And that'll do. We're going to go for an overload mentality just to see if we can get any more goals in the last 18 minutes. Because you never know with these things. All of a sudden the pace intensifies. Oh, we got another goal. Nice. I wonder what would have happened if we'd played overload the entire game. They're coming back into the... Ooh. Chad got a goal. Slightly embarrassing for Mackay, but who cares? Oh, it's fine. 5-1 now. Chris Martin gets his second of the game. And that'll be a GG. Unfortunately, the assistant manager, Mark McGee, has done a bad job during the team talk because he seems to have demotivated half the squad. He will promptly be sacked in the morning. No, just kidding. But hopefully that won't affect the mentality of the players too much. But yeah, it was only a friendly game. I've just had a thought. It'd be cool if I could visit as many countries as possible in Football Manager. So I'm trying to think of what countries we could... I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like a goal of the series, but if you think about it, we've already been to a few places. Let's go back to our schedule. Go back to 2016. So I took over. Was that my first game? Did I draw against Norway? Okay, yeah, that was Norway. It was in Oslo. Then we've been to Lithuania, right? This game was held in Lithuania. Yep. Vilnius. And then Slovenia, right? Yep, that's definitely a place in Slovenia. And then Slovakia. Trnava. I thought Bratislava. Well, I guess they probably don't have yeah, Trnava's in Slovakia. We've been to Spain, right? Zaragoza. Yep, that's Spain. We've been to England, of course. That's Wembley. And now we have been to Chad. So we could make keep a list of all the countries we've been to. And of course we'll be going to Russia soon when we play in the World Cup. So we can make a list of places we've gone and, I could try and take jobs in different countries or whatever. That might be quite fun. Just for something, something sad. Because let's face it, if you can't travel the world in real life, then it might as well do it in a video game. Although it doesn't have the same sort of feel, but who cares? Anyway, 5-1, Scotland against Chad. So let's have a look at the calendar. During the day tomorrow, I'm not doing anything, so I plan to grind this game and try and get the World Cup recorded. World Cup squad announcement. Is that final announcement or... World Cup squad announcement? Right, okay, so I'm guessing on the 16th of the month, whatever date this is. What date's this? May. Okay, on the 16th of May, that'll probably be the initial squad. And then the 27th of May will be probably the final announcement. because then we got the 3 friendlies and then we're straight into our games. I'm seriously tempted to cancel that Azerbaijan friendly because we've then only got 3 days between Azerbaijan and Russia. We've got 2 days between, or we could cancel the friendly against Egypt. We'll either cancel the Egypt friendly or the Azerbaijan friendly because I'm not entirely convinced having so many friendlies so close to the World Cup is going to be beneficial with regards to the condition of the team. We don't want to tire them out. So yeah. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to holiday to around the 14th of May. And then it'll be time to pick the squad for the World Cup. And we'll just do the next episode from there. I might do the next episode as in, like, I might do a game and episode after. I'll definitely do a game and episode when we get to the World Cup itself. But when it comes to the friendlies, I'm not sure. A game and episode, or just do 2. I might just do two games, the 2 or 3 games we play as one episode. But who knows? We'll see when we get there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope this wasn't too boring. We won a friendly game against Chad. There's not much else to tell. But yeah, thank you and good night.